Lailatul Qadr, the night of power, Arabic. Romanized, Lailatul Qadr, also rendered as the night of destiny, night of decree, night of determination, or the precious night, is, in Islamic belief, the night when Muslims believe the Quran was first sent down from heaven to the world, and also the night when the first verses of the Quran were revealed to the Islamic prophet Muhammad. It is described to be better than 1,000 months of worshipping. According to various hadiths, its exact date is uncertain, but it was one of the odd-numbered nights of the last 10 days of Ramadan, the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. Since that time, Muslims have regarded the last 10 nights of Ramadan as being especially blessed. Muslims believe that the night of Qadr comes again every year, with blessings and mercy of God in abundance. They believe that sins are forgiven, supplications are accepted, and that the annual decree is revealed to the angels who carry it out according to God's grace. Naming Qadr in Arabic means measure and limit or value of something or destiny. Some reasons have been offered for its naming. 1. It is said that it was called Al-Qadr because the annual destiny of every person will be determined by God. 2. Some say that if one stays awake at this night praying, reading Quran, or repenting, one will reach a high state. 3. Some have said that it was called Al-Qadr because it is a grand and high-value night. Other names such as Lailatul Azama, Arabic, Night of the Greatness, and Lailatul Sharaf, Arabic, lit. Night of the Honor, have also been mentioned for this night. Revelation to Muhammad. Some commentators believe that the Quran was revealed to Muhammad twice. 1. The immediate revelation, happening on the Lailatul Qadr, and 2. Gradual revelation, over 23 years. The Quran uses the word anzal, which justifies the immediate revelation, according to Alama Tabatabai. However, some others believe that the revelation of Quran occurred in 2 phases, with the first phase being the revelation in its entirety on Lailatul Qadr to the angel Gabriel, Jibril in Arabic, in the lowest heaven, and then the subsequent verse-by-verse revelation to Muhammad by Gabriel. The revelation started in 610 CE at the Hira cave on Mount Jabal al-Nur in Mecca. The first surah that was revealed was Surat al-Alaq, in Arabic. During Muhammad's first revelation, the first 5 verses of this surah, or chapter, were revealed. Muhammad would usually practice spiritual retreat, itikaf, during the last 10 days of Ramadan, awaiting the night of power, fasting and praying throughout the night, and abstaining from sexual relations. He urged his followers to do the same. According to one hadith, Muhammad said, "Whoever stands during the night of power out of belief and seeking reward, his previous sins are forgiven." Sahih al-Bukhari 1901. Date. A specific date of Lailatul Qadr is not mentioned in the Quran. Muhammad received the information about the exact date of Lailatul Qadr from God in a dream. He went to tell the Sahaba about that date. However, he saw 2 people fighting and forgot what the date was because Allah took the knowledge of Al-Qadr from him. According to the Islamic calendar, an Islamic day begins at Maghrib prayer, sunset. The night of power extends from Maghrib to Fajr prayer, dawn. Sunni Islam. Sunni Muslims believe that Lailatul Qadr occurs among the odd-numbered nights of the last 10 nights of Ramadan, 21 stone, 23rd, 25th, 27th or 29th. Many Muslims celebrate Lailatul Qadr on the 27th of Ramadan by worshipping and praying. Some scholars opine that if a Friday night occurs on an odd-numbered night, The night is likely to be Laylat al-Qadr. Shia Islam. Shia Muslims similarly believe that Laylat al-Qadr is to be found in the last 10 odd-numbered nights of Ramadan, but mostly on the 19th, 21st or 23rd of Ramadan, with 23rd being the most important night. The 19th, according to the Shia belief, coincides with the night Ali was attacked in the Mihrab while worshipping in the Great Mosque of Kufa. He died on 21 Ramadan. Shia Muslims recognize that Ali, the first Shia Imam, and the fourth Caliph of the Rashidun Caliphate to Sunnis, had special insight and intimacy with Allah on this night. Imam Sadiq is quoted as saying, Tafsir, al-Burhan, Volume 4, page 487. Once Imam Ali was reciting Surat al-Qadr and his sons, Imam Hassan, and Imam Hussein, were near him. Imam Hussein, asked his father, Father, how come we feel a different sensation when you recite this surah? Imam Ali, replied, O son of the Prophet and my son, I know things from this chapter that you are not aware of now. When this surah was sent down to the Prophet, he asked me to go to him. When I went to him, he recited this surah, then he put his hand on my right shoulder and said, O my brother and my successor, O the leader of my nation after me, O tireless fighter with my enemies, this surah is yours after me, and is for your 2 sons after you. Gabriel, who is my brother among the angels, informs me of the events of 1 year of my nation at the night of Qadr. And after me he will give this information to you. This surah will always have a shining light in your heart and in the heart of your successors until the rising of the dawn of the day of reappearance of Qayyim, the one who rises. A title for the Islamic Messiah, Mahdi. Ibn Abbas was aware of both the date and the day of the week. Hence the Shias have generally concluded that it is the 23rd according to other hadiths. Destinies are written on the night of Ramadan 19, are finalized on the night of Ramadan 21, and are ultimately confirmed on the night of Ramadan 23. Religious importance. The night is not comparable to any others in view of Muslims and according to a tradition. The blessings due to the acts of worship during this night cannot be equaled even by worshipping throughout an entire lifetime. The reward of acts of worship done in this one single night is more than the reward of 1,000 months of worship. Surah al-Qadr of this is about Laylat al-Qadr. 1. We have indeed revealed this message in the night of decree. 2. And what will explain to thee what the night of decree is? 3. The night of decree is better than 1,000 months. 4. Therein come down the angels and the Spirit by Allah's permission, on every errand. 5. Peace. This until the rise of dawn. Surah al-Qadr 97-1-5. Devout Muslims practice spiritual retreat, itikaf, during the last 10 days of Ramadan, awaiting the night of power, fasting and praying throughout the night, and abstaining from sexual relations. Some Muslims practice itikaf by staying at a mosque throughout the 10 days. Special prayers. Shias practice the special prayers, Amal, of the night of Qadr every year in mosques, tekyes, shrines of imams or children of imams, Hussainiyas or their own houses. They stay vigilant the whole night until dawn and worship God. The most important practices of the night of Qadr include congregational prayers, recitation of the Iftitah supplication, Abu Hamza al-Thumali supplication, and al-Jawshan al-Kabir, and collective supplications while they keep volumes of the Quran on top of their heads. Other rituals of the night include donations of dawn food, payment of their nad for the dead, feeding the poor, and emancipation of financial prisoners. Since the assassination of Ali occurred in the last 10 days of the Ramadan month, Shias mourn in these nights.